you don't know what a good shot is. You don't know what a good shot feels like. My job is to get you to understand what a good shot feels like. Do you know how good that is? That one lesson, which was in a group lesson environment at the time with like the county or whatever, changed my life. Changed my life. That one sentence said to me 25 years ago, what's a good shot actually look like? You don't know. Let's get you to feel what it truly looks like. And the thing is, these people get QI irons. They get 5 woods that are 4 woods, 7 woods that are 5 woods. They never feel it. They never understand what it is. Look at the lab putter, right? Let's talk about that press grip that is on that for a minute. That is underrated because that press grip that is offset sets your hands ahead so that when you look up, when you peek, when you release the loft, because you're shit and you've got to see where the ball goes because you can't, it's human nature. We've all got to go, oh, where's it go? You got 3 degrees of press grip or whatever it is on there, and you've got a leading edge in front of the blade, and you've got a putter that doesn't want to freaking do all this on you. It's like golf's just a complete backward game. You don't want to hit it right. Well, you got to swing right. What do you mean? With a face that's not aiming right. But don't I just swipe left a bit? No. You hit it further right, you tosser. Oh, okay. But no one wants to do it, do they? Because it's just backwards. And all you're doing with these game improvement clubs is you're selling slimming drugs in the same human world, you know?
Yeah, I guess that's
this podcast got all fired up since I got on here, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know what to say now.
I guess that's my analysis from my side, which is the coaching side. You know, golfers are coming to me and they've got these movements in their swing. They're like, oh, I'm steep. I get it steep in transition. I'm early releasing it. I'm backing up, and I hate those. I'm like, yeah, but that's what you're doing to get the club face back onto the ball. So if we take away all those things from your golf swing, you're going to get worse. I can put it on camera and I can throw it up on a big screen. I can draw the lines. I can put it up against Tiger Woods and we can go, it looks a lot better. And you're going to go and play on the next day and hit it further right and strike it worse. So
whoa. What are you meant to do then? Because I've had to do that. I was playing fine golf, absolutely fine, about return to the game 7 years ago, was playing great for 2-3 years, and then got the old camera out and decided, right, after all this time, I'm going to move that club halfway down in the downswing. I'm going to get this face more stable. And I just slowly ripped off the Band-Aid. And I went from a +2 to a freaking 1 at one point. Couldn't break an egg. And now I'm finally starting to get a little bit back together and organized. But it's been 3 years of horrific. And I've had to do that, by the way, at some fairly big tournaments like YouTube-y. Not big tournaments that matter in the sense that it's not the mid-ams. It's nothing that I really want. It's a YouTube situation, which is hell. And just playing shocking on YouTube. And then you're like, great, I'm going through this with freaking 50,000 people watching me.
But it comes down to the root cause. So what we're saying to that is the majority of golfers who've got these funky moves, whether it's be steep in the club shaft in transition, releasing it early, back at whatever it may be, swinging over the top out to in, those are things that they're doing to square the club face. So what you've got to do is you've got to take that golfer who gets it steep in transition, and you've got to say, okay, they're getting it steep in transition because they don't understand the correct way to square the face up. So if we take that golfer who's steep in transition, which steepening, by the way, is a squaring mechanism for the face, and we get them to shallow it, which is an opening mechanism, we've now opened the club face more, and we've already established that they can't square the club face correctly. Yeah. You've made them worse. Yeah. So we've got to get the root cause. You've got to teach golfers how to manage the face, how to rotate that face back onto the ball. And once they can do that, once they can learn that skill, you can then start to put them into quote unquote positions that look a little bit more traditional. And when they look a little bit more traditional, that's going to enable them to produce a path which is closer to zero. It's going to enable them to produce an attack angle which is more negative for the iron. You start to unlock all those things, but it comes from the core issue that they can't release and square the face in the correct way.